Hi, everybody. DJ Yoakley with you for another player profile. This time it's Columbiana's very own, the lone wolf, the senior, Grace Witmer, the basketball extraordinaire. Grace, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. We appreciate you, and we appreciate G. Berwick Farms, who is sponsoring this player profile for the Lady Clippers. Grace, time-wise, when we're doing this interview, it's right after a big first-round victory over Pymatuming Valley. It's a Pymatuming team that we heard so much about all season, explosive, but you kept your cool, you kept your calm from the tip off, and you kept the game in hand the entire way. Talk to me about how big a win this was, not just for you, but for the Columbiana program as a whole.
Oh, this was huge. Going into the game, I definitely was nervous and I was antsy because I never really heard about Pymatuming Valley, and they're not from around here. So obviously, like, going into it, I was nervous. But during the game, I tried to keep my cool as much as I could, like, during the game. But yeah, this was a huge win for Columbiana in general.
You know, what's crazy is you look at the camaraderie that you have out there on the floor with your other teammates. Being the senior, you know, you're the leader. They look to you for, you know, what are we going to do next? And it shows. So what kind of responsibilities comes with being a leader and being the lone wolf in the locker
room? Well, being obviously the only one, our team is very young. So I definitely try to not only, like, get in their face sometimes and be like, hey, like, shake it off. Don't let that, like, missed shot bother you. I also, when I go in the locker room, I'm like, hey, like, you missed a shot. That's okay. Get back on defense, make it up there. Like, we need you on the floor. We only have like 6 or 7 rotating girls in and out of the game. So it's really hard to, like, if we pout or if we get down on ourselves, it's just, we have to shake it off and just get back in there.
Grace, this has been a very unique year, to say the least. The pandemic started at the very end of the basketball season last year, obviously has carried its way into the entirety of the basketball season this year. How have you dealt with the changes that has come with, you know, the pandemic, with the limited fans and obviously the social distancing and things like that? How has it affected you personally, mentally, as well as kind of just you trying to live out your senior year?
Yeah, well, it's definitely affected me. Not having my classmates there, being able to, like, come to the games, that's really sad because the student sections are always what I look forward to for games, like, especially this one. But I've made do with it. I went through volleyball season not having, like, the fans that we normally had, and I've just gotten used to it over the time.
What's crazy is, as big as this game was tonight, you've got an even bigger one tomorrow night. And again, this is on a Wednesday night. Thursday night, you set up for a possible opportunity. Well, it is an opportunity at a shared league championship in the EOAC. Now, I was told 8. I was told 9. If you win this, is this 8 in a row or 9 in a row?
This is 8 in a row.
8 in a row. So you have the ability. You can leave your legacy as a champion yet again, and you have known nothing else your entirety of basketball for the Clippers. What kind of pressures comes with that? Is this an exciting moment for you, or are you nervous? What comes with playing the Bulldogs tomorrow night?
It's definitely an exciting feeling. Ever since we played them at home and we lost by 1 point, we have this urge now to, like, really beat them at their home court. And we're bringing as many fans as we can. So we're going to be packing the stands as much as we can with COVID's, like, 6 feet spacing, obviously. But we're really hoping to, like, come out there and show them what we have.
Win, lose, or draw, you're going to leave a legacy behind at Columbiana. What legacy would you like that to be when you walk through the halls for the last time at Columbiana High?
Oh, it would definitely be that with one senior, and during this whole pandemic, we got 8. We got the number 8.
Wow. Okay, so the championship is important. In a world that championships aren't as important from the conference standpoint, where does it rank on your list? I mean, you've got 3 rings already. Where would this rank on your list of championships?
Well, this would be definitely the topping, the cherry on top. It would be perfect if we could just go after it and show 110% out on the floor and just give it our all, because what do we have to lose?
That's right. What's I mean, obviously you know what you're talking about. You've done this 3 times, looking for a four-peat.
Right.
All right, Grace. Let's talk a little bit about your teammates. You know, you've had limited time with them. You know, it is a very young team, and you're leading the right way. But when you look at this, what do you expect them to take from you? What traits would you like to pass on to your teammates for years to come?
I would definitely want them to pick up off of my leadership skills and like out on the floor. I know since I'm the point guard, leaving that onto a freshman or like Elena Johnson or onto Tori's hands on her plate, like it's a lot of pressure. And I'm just hoping that showing them during tough games like this one or tough games against East Palestine to like keep your cool and just bring everyone in and be like, take a deep breath, relax, because you need a leader out there. And that's like the main important thing.
I saw after the game tonight, you shared a special moment with your coach. Coach Chrisman has meant so much to the Columbiana program in so many different ways. Talk about your relationship with Coach and how the trust factor there between a coach and his point guard and a point guard and her coach.
Yeah, I love Coach Chrisman. He all around is a great coach on the floor, even in life and off the court. Like he's just always I can come and talk to him about anything that's on my heart or on my mind. And I know he'll come with open arms and he'll just be like, talk to me. Or with basketball, like he has the urge to win as much as I do. And he just gets after it on the sidelines. And I know he wants to even be out there sometimes. So the way he jumps up and down, like I love his energy. I love the way he coaches. He's amazing.
I'm excited for you for this game tomorrow, but I got to ask you very well. There's a ton of pride over at Columbiana High School. Every time a student athlete suits up with the red and white, what is it about Columbiana that makes you so proud to be a Lady Clipper?
I guess it's just the legacy that we've always held. Girls Columbiana basketball, we've always come out with fire. We've always been the urgency to like win and get after it from the get-go, right after the tip. It's always been go, go, go. And I mean, I watched my sister play basketball when I was a kid, and watching her play and getting those league titles and watching her go with her team that way. And I'm just like, that's what I want. And I'm trying to like keep that legacy going and obviously go for more years.
There's obviously a lot of pressure with a name like Grace to be graceful in almost everything you do. Um, Talk about your influences, your role models along the years. First, let's talk on the court. You know who you model your game after, and then after that, would you mind giving us your role models off the floor?
Of course. On the floor, first up would definitely be my coach, Coach Chrisman. He has my back. He will push me to my limit and in a good way, and he will make me go so hard. And he's just always been there. And my assistant coaches, Coach Mowry and Coach Fantone, they push me to the limit and they will never stop. They know my capability on the floor and they will just keep pushing and harking on me, like making sure I do as much as I can. And off the floor, it would have to be my parents, my stepdad. Right after the games, we come home and we'll have a whole conversation about the game and we'll just talk about it for hours after and just talk about the team and how we played. And they've obviously like had such a major impact on my life and
I
basketball.
love hearing that. That's fantastic. Love when you can. It's the role models are so close; they're in the house. So,
Right.
All right, let's talk about off the floor. Grace, you're a great student. 3.738. You said. What has been your favorite subject in school?
History.
History. Okay.
Yeah.
And there was a no-brainer there. There was no time elapse
No
between the
hesitation.
question and answer. Okay, history. Who has been the most impactful teacher or teachers for Grace Witmer?
Whew. Well, all of my teachers have left a mark on me. They all I have 4 siblings ahead of me, so they all know I'm the last one of the bunch, and they all have a different connection with me, and I don't know. I wouldn't be able to pick one. I love them all.
That's fair. That's fair, because we'll narrow it down here in a minute.
Okay.
What's one cherished moment you have from the halls at Columbiana High School off the floor?
Off the floor. It would probably be Fridays in the fall football season. It would probably be the band going into the common and playing the fight song, and the teachers all lined up, and they're making us get out there and like dance, and they're like, get out there, go dance, let's show your pride. And Mr. Buzzard on the announcements, he's always Clipper Pride. He's Clipper Pride till he dies.
I love it. I love it. I love it. It's awesome to hear so much pride still in high school, when it's not always cool to be the prideful person. All right. You are going to be in the yearbook. What are you most going to be known for, Grace?
Oh, I'm supposedly in the lead for Biggest Flirt and Heartbreaker.
Whoa.
So, yeah, not very something to, be so happy about. But I mean, I don't know.
Hey, you got to be something. You might as well be the best, right?
Right. Best at something.
All right. And finally, when you walk across that stage here in a couple months, believe it or not, you're going to get a piece of paper that said you did everything you needed to do the last 4 years. What exactly do you want to do for the rest of your days? And this isn't something where you have to tell me what you want to be when you grow up, but what would it be nice if you could do anything in the world? What would you do?
Travel the world. It would definitely be to travel and just go see places I've never been able to like go and see. I'm such obviously like a history nerd, so like going to Germany and like going to like those older places, I would love to see that.
All right, what would be the first stop? That was it's my last question, I promise.
First stop, it'd probably be I would definitely go to Germany, and I would definitely go see Auschwitz.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, this has been your player profile with Grace Witmer. What a great time. 12 solid minutes with the Columbiana point guard. Grace, good luck tomorrow. Good luck the rest of the season, and good luck the rest of the way. We're rooting for you wherever you end up. All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.